Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a new EZA area here dropping for these two characters. It's the Goten, Trunks, and Marron. This was a free 100% character that we could get during the 2018 Worldwide Download Celebration, right? Which had the Transforming Goku and Frieza and also LR Goku and Frieza. Again, LR Goku and Frieza really is the first character that had, you know, sort of like the modern day kind of animations. You know, Metal Cooler, every unit basically after Metal Cooler, but Goku and Frieza, like, they were kind of the first one. It's just that Boo in between them had bad animations, right? Now, so we have this new EZA area for these characters, right? The Goten, Trunks, and Marron, and then also the KAHSERAL and Pride Troopers. Now, the KAHSERAL unit seems quite good. If we're going to get some powerful Jiren, which I think a dual Dokkan Fest of UI Goku and Jiren could work very well. I mean, I think that would be a great Golden Week. But I think it is funny that this is an EZA area for Universal Survival Saga. We've seen this a lot, where Majin Buu Saga has one, Android Cell Saga has one, blah, 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 right? But if we flip over, this is Android, your Universal Survival Saga, right? If we take a look at this, there is already, like, a Reps of Universe 7 one. There's the, Universe 6 edition, Warriors of Universe 7, and then, you know, the Magical Girl Fighters. Like, there's, like, 80 different EZA areas, for the Universal Survival Saga. Just because, you know, that was just so hype when it was on TV, and they've spammed so many characters from that, right? Now, the thing about these EZA areas is they definitely do get better as, like, more and more characters are added to the EZA area, right? So then it becomes easier to sort of get done, right? Because, you know, as you're awakening and easing more and more free-to-play characters, like, you're just going to be in a much better position. So let's go and take a look at the event details right here. So stage 1, we do have to bring Goten, Trunks, and Marron, okay? For stage 2, we do have to bring KAHSERAL and the Pride Troopers. Here are the characters available to us. This is all Universal Survival Saga characters. So we're going to look in a second, but I think Physical UI is going to be the ideal character here because he is a support for Universal Survival Saga and he leads Universal Survival Saga. Many of the characters here are just leading sort of various different categories. So I do think UI is probably going to be who we're going to bring as our lead. And then there's the two stages, and then the EZAs for them. I believe this is the revamped EZA area format too, which, again, once we jump in, I'll show you all what I mean. So, all right, so we have this right here. Again, here's all the characters that we can bring. Oh, let me pull up Int Kabe. I actually, off the top of my head, I don't know what his is. So what is his? Bond and Master. Yeah, see, that's no good for us. So, by the way, the special friend we get is the two EZA characters. This is not good. Bond of Friendship and then Universe 11. Oh, well, he does lead Superclass as a secondary. KAHSERAL does? Okay. And then Bond of Friendship right here. I don't know if I'm going to even try and worry about that, honestly. We'll see. Maybe we'll see what we can build, right? So, again, like, Roshi is, like, Turtle School, Universe 11, Reps of Universe 7, maybe, but, like, that, neither of the friend characters we have to bring, you know, that's not going to hit there, right? AGL type, Dispose AGL type, Khalifa is all types, and she is a Bond of Friendship as well, yeah, so we could use her as our lead. We have, Kawaii as Peppy Gals, right? And then they're Earthlings, Bond of Master and Disciple, UI Goku's Universal Survival Saga, Bergamo's Extreme Class, so we're not running him as lead. We could do this. We could certainly try and run 18 and Krillin. They are not Bond of Friendship, though. Okay. That's something to keep in mind. And then, of course, the Gohan and Frieza is Battle of Wits as well. I mean, I don't know that we really need to pull up any other characters. What is Khalifa? She's Universe 6 or Peppy Gals. Probably not the greatest. Yeah, like, none of these other ones are really relevant. God Topo? What is God Topo? He's all types. 3 key, 80%. Well, I guess, I mean, that is better than UI Goku, I guess, because UI Goku is 77%. So maybe, like, God Topo or Khalifa, who are both, at the all types 3 key and 80%. They actually are kind of the ideal leads then. Okay, sure. So let's sort of jump in. So remember, this first stage, this is Bond of Friendship here for the first stage. So let's just sort of... So here's all the characters we can bring. Let me sort by bond of friendship, which is this one right here. So this is what we've got. So we could do this. Let's bring UI. We have to bring them. I guess we could bring the. Well, let's see what they're typing. So we'll bring those two, and then I guess Khalifa. Sure. Yeah. This probably would be very effective for this first stage, right? Now here's why EZA areas when I talk about sort of the new format, it's this. They did this, I guess, so you could just easily auto. I mean, there were times where I would see people or be like, how do I get the other medals? Because they just go down like the left path every single time, right? But that's not something I've seen in quite a while. I have heard that this format, this is probably, I think, better for everyone, since you can just very easily auto it, right? Like, you could just, auto this, and it's not really going to be too tough. But at the same time, you are getting a little bit less medals per run, I believe. So it's like you're going to need the question mark to pop up a couple of times to really save you a bit of time. I do think that sort of this format, though, probably is going to be better. Just, sort of a straight line, you get your medals, and then you just have to do the event, a certain number of times, and you are going to be good to go. So there was that. Again, I just using like a bond of friendship team right here. Since the friend Goten, Trunks, and MARRON are a bond of friendship leader, I feel like this is probably the best way to go about this. And again, this is where doing all these types of events, I think this is why it's important not to re-roll and stuff like that, is because, you're just constantly building up your account, and you're ready to take down, like, this content, like, easier. As, you have more characters rainbowed and stuff like that. I always felt like one complaint people always had with EZA areas, one thing that annoyed them, was that you had to, like, have these characters, usually for EZA areas, you're not using, like, major LR characters, Dokkan Fest characters, right? Like, these characters that people are usually would put tons of resources into. Orbs, Kais, equips, right, would go into your, again, major Dokkan Fest characters, EZA TURs, LRs, and stuff like that, rather than sort of, like, some of these, like, I guess kind of, like, sub-level banner unit characters, or free-to-play characters, right? I mean, who is the most recent character on here? Is it Int Kabe? Besides EZA, I think Int Kabe is the most recent character on, that we're able to use. Him or the AGL Hits, but AGL Hit is still just a World Tournament Awakening. But yeah, he came out on October 8th, AGL Hit did. And then Int Kabe, I believe he came out on like the 1st or something, October 5th, so a couple of days earlier. So that is interesting, right? Like that's how long it's been since we've really done Tournament of Power stuff, right? So, all right, so now we move on to the next stage. This is KAHSERAL. KAHSERAL led Superclass. So really all we have to do here for this stage then is we could just, sort by Superclass right here. So we could bring either God Topo. I guess we want to get as many Universe 11 characters as possible in here, since that's what KAHSERAL leads. So we'll bring Dispo. Let's get Margarita in here. We have to bring KAHSERAL as well. The Topo / Pride Troopers, of course. Is there any other? Let me just sort by Universe 11. That's all of them. Okay. And then I think what we'll probably do is just bring either UI Goku or an STR character at this point. Let's just bring UI Goku, because UI Goku is a support. So this should be a pretty easy lineup to get this done, right? I would think. I can't imagine we'd have any struggles whatsoever with this. Remember that Margarita? She's actually kind of, like, decent for something like this, right? I guess let me keep my eyes out if we could, like, do any debuffs to this boss. But remember, Margarita's a support. She orb changes, right? She debuffs. She seals. Like, Margarita dodges. Like, she has a lot of sort of abilities. Margarita does. That could be good for something like this. Yeah, if we have like a full Universe 11 setup, this is GG. Now, Universe 11 as a category, so this KAHSERAL, again, he's quite good. I think KAHSERAL is really quite good. Like, once we EZA him for a free-to-play EZA character, I think, yeah, he looks solid. Now, Universe 11, we would need more, right? Like, Topo doesn't really have a good just topo character, right? There isn't like a good just sort of topo. Like if I flip over to this, so this is what Universe 11 looks like right here, right? Which this guy would need an EZA. Margarita is okay, but like she's probably not good enough anymore. I think the Topo / Pride Troop unit would probably still be decent. This guy's okay. This guy would need to see. We need a new Jiren and then Topo. These are the only two normal name Topos, but he awakens into God Topo, and this is Topo / Pride Troopers. You know, I think that they could build out Universe 11, I think, pretty easily, right? Full power Jiren, you know, his LR could get an EZA, or they could drop a new Dokkan Fest full power Jiren. I do think full power Jiren should get a Dokkan event. Normal Jiren, he needs his EZA, and I do think a Jiren Dokkan Fest would be fire. I like, again, UI Goku and Jiren as Golden Week dual Dokkan Fest, I think would be a huge W. The only downside to a UI Goku and Jiren dual Dokkan Fest is dude, we're taking away one of the few extreme class Dokkan Fest slots, right? That's the problem with UI Goku versus Jiren, is that Jiren is a super class character, right? Like, that we're losing one of our 5 villain Dokkan Fests throughout the year. We would lose to that, you know, theoretical dual Dokkan Fest, but that would really be so fire, Jiren versus UI Goku. Again, go watch the 1 hour special. Bro, like, the 1 hour special is completely untapped, basically, in terms of animations. They could make multiple UI Goku and Jirens. Like, you know, of good animations, only from the final fight against Mastered UI, Full Power Jiren, those are the only good animations Jiren has in Dokkan. That's it? Right? Because, like, remember, they spammed Universal's Rival Saga characters, like, when the anime was going on, but you know, they have gone back quite a bit to Universal's Rival Saga, but not to Universe 11 characters, really. I guess besides the LR Full Power Jiren, right? So, we'll see. We'll see. Universe 11 definitely could be in a good spot. And I would hope so, because KAHSERAL, again, is, you know, KAHSERAL's he's kind of nasty. I like KAHSERAL. KAHSERAL, to me, is exactly how they should design some of these free-to-play characters. He seems like he's going to be very effective. Nice support with some defensive stacking and stuff like that. I think that's pretty good. So, all right, there we go. This is the EZA area. I will go ahead and get these characters grinded up. We'll do some showcases on them. Again, the Goten, Trunks, and MARRON, I don't know really what their point is going to be. But the KAHSERAL character, you know, if we get like a strong Jiren Dokkan Fest soon, the KAHSERAL could be pretty good. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.